All right, so let's look at the facts. So Hill got injured back in week 4 of the 2025 season against the Jets, and this wasn't a small issue. I mean, he like got his leg blasted out, multiple torn ligaments, including an ACL tear, but he had surgery right after that. At the time, everybody's like, hey, like he can come back for the start of the 2026 season. But then, fast forward to February 2026, Dolphins released him, which makes him now a free agent. So, where do the Chiefs come in? So, you've probably seen some of the posts coming out about Tyreek and with the Chiefs, and not everything's completely made up. There have been reports that Hill has been back in KC visiting family, which makes sense. He's got some kids there, some family there. He's continuing to rehab, and there's been reports that he's doing some training work in the area. So yes, there's a lot of real reasons that people are talking. But here is the big distinction: Tyreek being in Kansas City does not automatically mean the Chiefs are signing him, of course. So Andy Reid basically threw cold water on that idea publicly. He said that the Chiefs, they look at everybody in free agency, and of course that's what they're going to say, but also said that there's nothing happening as of right now. And again, like all of us, we don't even know if he's healthy yet. Like, can he play? That's important. So if we're being real right here, the most accurate way to say this is that Tyreek Hill is just being around KC. Yes, that is a fact. Obviously, he played with us before, etc. So there are a lot of connections there. Does Tyreek even want to come back? Honestly, I think that that's fair to say. He probably would want to come back to the team that kind of set him up for success. Mahomes and him obviously have an amazing connection. Will he be the same guy that he was? Probably not. So what does that look like, even for the draft? Does that change anything as far as the draft is concerned? Right now, we currently have 9 picks, and including pick 9, pick 29, and pick 40. So we have a lot going in. I think we have like 4 in the top 75. So, does that change, things? I don't think that if Tyreek is even interested in coming back, I don't think that the Chiefs are going to just sit around and pretend like he's going to be the same person that he was, even if they could get him on a vet min deal, which, Tyreek probably would take. I mean, he got his payday. He's got a lot of other ventures outside of just football. So, he could easily take a vet minimum deal to figure out what, condition he's even in and try to run it back for another one, one more time with Travis. I mean, kind of looks like the stars are aligning a little bit, but with there still being recovery rehab, if there is another minor surgery involved, what that would look like. Chiefs aren't going to change the way they draft just because we think that we could bring him in, and when, you know what I mean? Like, there's a good possibility that this isn't even until like week 10, week 15, you know what I mean? Right before the playoffs. If they're even able to bring him in. So, I don't see the Chiefs changing the way that they draft on the idea that he may be around and can just carry it. And we got this Rashee Rice issues that are going on that we're not even going to get into right now. So, there's so much to honestly really be considered. Do I think that it would be a good idea to have him come back right before the playoffs if things look great? Yeah, I mean, he is, close with, Andy Reid, the staff, Bieniemy. I mean, you could literally just plug and play and pick things right up. You could throw plays in that they were using, like 6 years ago, depending on how we draft, things could be a little bit different. We may not even need him. So honestly, here's my final take. Tyreek Hill being in Kansas City, it's fun, it's interesting, it's a lot of fun to talk about. The rumors of there even being a reunion, it's understandable. Tyreek wanting to come back, it feels believable. But as far as right now, honestly, all of it is just more speculation. I would personally say that I would love to have him come back on a vetmin deal. And, even if it is just for like a playoff push, just to have another healthy body in there, somebody that, you could literally just plug and play and he can, help lift up the abilities of those of like Xavier Worthy, Rice, Hill's got sure hands. So honestly, I think that it would be a great short-term swing, even if it is like just like a 1 or 2 year short-term deal. But honestly, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should we bring Tyreek Hill back to Kansas City if the price is right? If the Chiefs do sign him, would that change the way that they draft? I don't think so. I don't even think that they're going to even sign him until after the draft, and probably well into the start of the season. I don't even think anybody's going to even bat an eye until Hill is healthy. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.